What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today I have a really, really, really cool knife to share. Um, this was lent in by a viewer, Ed, who wanted me to help him sell it. And it's already sold. It was sold before the unboxing actually um, went live. I had actually just literally posted a couple of pictures of it slightly, like not even the whole thing, I don't think, on Instagram and Facebook. And another buddy of mine who I've known for a long time, um, he reached out and said, "Oh, that's a beautiful knife, blah, 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 congrats." And I'm like, "Hey, it's just in on loan and it's going to be for sale if you're interested, whatever." And he asked how much, and literally 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, he was sending money to the owner, sent me some money for shipping, and I am going to ship it out in a couple of days from the filming of this video, right? I can't ship it before I film the video. So this is a Marfione custom combat Troodon. And if you didn't see the unboxing video, I just wanted to talk about their packaging for a moment. Very nice magnetic closing box. Open it up. It's got the dagger logo. Now, Marfione, Anthony Marfione started Microtech Knives, and you can see, here's basically some of the specs on this knife that we're going to show here in just a moment. So Anthony Marfione started Microtech Knives. You can tell the logo, the knives that have the logo, the dagger logo, are their full customs. The ones with kind of the tiger claw, hawk claw, the bird claw on it, whatever it is, are their semi-custom Microtech line. So what's very cool about this packaging is this dagger here is a titanium patch. So it's a dagger out of titanium with a Velcro glued on the back, I'm assuming, with a spot on the... That's just very cool. And the zipper pull also gives you another titanium dagger. I just think that's really cool. So, without further ado, let's open this bad boy up and pull it out of its little sleeve, and let's just zoom in. This is just really awesome. I love the black and blue combination. In general, I love black and blue. So I was instantly drawn to this one just from that. I mean, just from this side, it's beautiful. And this isn't even the beautiful part yet. When we turn it around, we have a beautiful spirograph Damascus clip from Vegas Forge. We have a beautiful breaker. All blued hardware. Blue trigger, we'll call it. So this is brand new, basically July of 2020. And it's in perfect shape. This is by far not the most expensive knife I have ever had on the channel, but it is probably one of the nicest. It's just visually stunning. And you can see the Damascus pattern there in the edge of the clip even. Just beautiful. Super lightweight. Weighs in at 5.5 ounces. We'll zoom out a little bit so we can show you the action. It is a double action. I talked about that on one of my single action automatic videos here a little, couple 3 days ago. But I have it here on the table, so we'll do some comparisons here in just a moment. But I wanted you to really see this blade. Little something on there. I mean, I'm just really kind of speechless when I first pulled this out of the box. And trust me, my phone is really not doing it justice. Let me give it a little more light and see if that helps or makes it worse. Okay, that might help. It's a stunning, stunning blade. And the backside is equally as stunning. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen spirograph Damascus before. I've heard of it, but I do not think that I have seen it. So, I crank down the light back to normal-ish, and we'll go through some specs. It's 5 1/4 closed to the end of the handle. If you had the breaker on, you're 5 3/4. 9 1/2 inches overall with the breaker. The breaker's about 1/2 inch, a little less. 3.7 inch blade, 3.65 cutting edge, blue spirograph Damascus, as I said. Blade thickness is 0.123, single edged. And overall thickness is 0.59 minus the clip. The handle material is an anodized, hefted aircraft alloy. I don't know what that means. I think that's fancy talk for aluminum. Aluminium. But whatever. This is... I really hope that my buddy who bought this is as excited about it as I am when he gets it, because this is just fantastic. Okay, so now I have the Spartan auto blades, which is very similar in design. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, they are very similar. But guys, it's an out the front knife. How unique can it be? I don't have an issue with that. This one is much easier to deploy and is much heavier. The spring on the Marfione is very stiff. I mean, you can do it one-handed, no problem, but it is a considerable difference. Different blade shapes, of course. And then we can compare it to with a single action. These are both double action. The Paragon with a safety out the front. So same thing. This is double edged. I did a video on this too from Alex's Knife Box. But this one, you have to push the button in and then retract the blade yourself to lock it back into position. That's the single action. Okay? Just in case you didn't see the other videos where I kind of compared those, I wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Out of all of these, this one feels probably the best in hand. Although, I will be honest, I do like some of the more heft of this. I think right in between, for me personally, would be perfect. This one's slightly too heavy. This one's slightly too light. For me. That's just my own personal tastes. I would like a little more heft on this. It's 5 ounces. You know, make it 6. And, you know, maybe, I don't know, splitting hairs. But, man, is this just not beautiful? So there you go, guys. Well, let's do a couple of just normal size comparisons next to the Sharpie and whatnot, just so you guys have an understanding. I'll put it right up against the back of the breaker. So yeah, this is, the handle and breaker is basically the same size as a Sharpie, to give you guys an understanding of the size of this. This is not a little out the front. Now, I'm here in California. Out the fronts are not super permissive here, but again, like I have said on many a video, I personally carry what I carry. I'm not too stressed about carrying an automatic. That's the Holt Spectre. If you're worried about carrying an automatic, then don't carry an automatic. This is going to a state where it is permissive. I am guessing, knowing my friend who bought this and the rest of his collection, this is not going to get carried a ton if at all. This is really more of a collector type piece. You're not going to carry this often. Um, I wouldn't. Would I carry it? Yes. I have carried every single knife that I own personally. Every single one has been carried. I carry them to barbecues. I carry them to knife events, knife shows, things like that. Yes, where I know I'm not going to need to use it to do much work. So I know I'm not going to screw it up. And that's another point. Every time I leave the house, I pick a knife based on where I'm going. Not every time, but if I'm going to a wedding, I'm going to take something smaller and dressier. If I'm going outdoors to a barbecue, to a backyard bonfire where I may end up needing to use something, I'm going to take something a little more robust that I don't care about getting marred up or scratched. So again, same thing with this. You would carry this to certain functions. You would not carry this to go backpacking or hiking for the day, I don't think. But you guys let me know down below. What are you guys carrying to what types of events? Just because I'm curious. And maybe we'll do a whole video, a topic video on that. So anyway, congrats to my friend who bought this. I think you're going to love it. I'm filming this on Saturday. I'm going to ship it out on Monday, as we talked about. So you will have it long before this video comes out. So hopefully you will jump in the comments and let everybody know how much you like it once this video goes live. So thanks a lot, everyone. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Ed, for trusting me to help you sell this and to check it out. I'm glad to do that. If anybody else would like to do something like that, please let me know. My email is in the description of every single one of my videos. So thanks a lot. Have a fantastic, fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.